A life hanging in the balance and a race against time.
Without that transplant, she will continue to have life-threatening complications.
This 18-year-old South Florida girl is fighting an aggressive form of sickle cell disease and is in desperate need of a bone marrow transplant.
To me, it just seems like my last golden ticket.
But before doctors can move forward, they need 50 units of very rare blood from very specific blood donors.
If you are a blood donor that matches up to Gigi, you are part of saving her life.
A massive effort is underway at OneBlood.
We have tasked OneBlood with a Herculean task. It is going to take an incredible effort.
The OneBlood reference lab at the helm of finding compatible blood.
It's like looking for a needle in the haystack to find that donor that matches her.
OneBlood issuing an urgent community call to action to save this young woman's life.
The search is on to find life-saving blood for Gigi Felix. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pat Michaels.
And I'm Susan Forbes. A full-scale effort led by OneBlood is underway to locate an extraordinary amount of compatible blood for Gigi. OneBlood calling on the African American community and people of African descent to come forward and donate for Gigi. They are the only people likely to be a blood match for Gigi, and they hold the key in helping save her life. The race is on to save 18-year-old Gigi Felix's life.
Because of her disease, she's almost in constant pain, so she's in the hospital nearly all the time.
Gigi is battling an aggressive form of sickle cell disease, which is an inherited blood disorder. And right now, she's in desperate need of a bone marrow transplant to survive.
To me, it just seems like my last golden ticket.
But before doctors can move forward with the transplant, 50 units of very rare blood from very specific blood donors are needed, and finding those donors is a challenge.
In terms of identifying donors and red blood cell units for a patient, I've never in my career had one so complicated or as challenging.
The challenge in finding compatible blood for Gigi comes down to antigens. Antigens are found on the surface of red blood cells. Our genetics determine the antigens we have and the antigens we lack.
For a person to be a match for Gigi, they not only need to have the same blood type as her, they also need to have the same antigen profile. Otherwise, her body can reject the blood. And the antigens Gigi has will only be found in a certain ethnic group.
So in her case, those antigens are typical for those of a person of African descent. So essentially, every suitable donor for her is going to be of African descent. So we need the African American and the Afro-Caribbean community to come out to help us identify donors that could help save Gigi's life.
If you are a blood donor that matches up to Gigi, you are part of saving her life.
Statistically, only 1 in 1,000 people of African descent will be a blood match for Gigi.
It's like looking for a needle in the haystack to find that donor that matches her.
The OneBlood reference lab is at the helm of conducting compatibility testing of potential blood donors for Gigi.
We have tasked OneBlood with a Herculean task. It is going to take an incredible effort, but we're fortunate and very grateful that they have accepted the challenge.
The team in the reference lab is testing donations from donors of African ancestry looking for potential matches for Gigi.
We are testing around the clock. Our major goal right now is finding those particular rare units for her.
As compatible units are identified, they are stored and put on hold for Gigi. Some units have already been found, but more are needed.
We are doing whatever it takes in our side to test as many African American donors as possible to get those precious units coming to the laboratory to be able to start her transplantation.
Before Gigi can have the transplant, the 50 units of blood must be secured, and time is of the essence.
Gigi has been our patient all of her life. She's already had life-threatening complications. She will continue to have life-threatening complications and potentially life-ending complications. And, that's why she is taking the really brave step of deciding to get a bone marrow transplant. And we're doing everything we can to get her ready for it. And the main thing we can do is get those units of blood available for her.
Gigi has had countless blood transfusions throughout her life.
They're lifesavers. I don't think I would have made it this far without transfusions, because they really do help.
The amount of transfusion she has had is what's making finding compatible blood for her so challenging.
When you have lots of transfusions, you end up building up these antibodies in your blood that make it pretty hard to find compatible donors for you.
She has so many different antibodies to red blood cells that most blood is not compatible with her. So we have to look really hard to find units that will work for her.
When Gigi goes through the transplant, she'll need blood transfusions until her body starts making red blood cells again. Doctors are concerned she could have transfusion complications during the transplant, and that's why an extraordinary amount of specially matched blood must be on hand before proceeding.
The risks of her going into a transplant without enough blood are too high.
We need an excess supply to be sure that she's safe going through the process.
A successful transplant will give Gigi a chance at a normal and healthy life.
Almost every patient that gets a transplant for sickle cell anemia is cured of the disease. So we essentially can let Gigi have a normal life that she's never had before.
And people of African descent hold the key to making that happen.
This is a great opportunity for this community to help their own, to help someone that desperately needs them to step up to help save her life.
The transplant center will not proceed without enough blood units on hold for her. And without that transplant, she will continue to have life-threatening complications, and I fear have a life-ending complication as well. So you can be someone that is part of saving this amazing woman's life. It is that simple. It sounds exaggerated and grand, but it is not. It is 100% true.
Gigi hopes her story will inspire people of African descent to donate and help save her life.
I'm just asking for your help because I really do need it. It would mean a lot for me.
Our call to action to help save Gigi is for the African American community and people of African descent to please donate blood with OneBlood. Gigi needs O-negative blood. If you don't know your blood type, not to worry. Your blood type will be determined during testing. And the OneBlood reference lab team will also test donations to determine which units have the necessary antigen profile Gigi needs. Bottom line, all you need to do is donate and OneBlood will take it from there. Everything you need to know about saving Gigi can be found on our website at oneblood.org/Gigi.
On this page is the donor criteria to be a match for Gigi. There you'll find information about OneBlood donation locations and how to make an appointment to donate.
Everything you need to know about saving Gigi can be found on this page at oneblood.org/Gigi.
Time is of the essence for Gigi.
Yes, it is. Compatible donors are out there. The only way to find them is for people who meet the donor criteria to donate.
We will continue to follow Gigi's story and keep you updated every step of the way.